What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today what I have for you guys, we're going to be talking about Black Ops 6 Zombies Early Access, what we know about it so far, what you can expect from that, and pretty much just all the information that we have collected so far in regards to this. But if you find the video helpful or informative at any point, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I did also post a video yesterday going over new Black Ops 6 Zombies where we talked about the new augment feature, all the new features that they're bringing in, the intel drop that they gave, and pretty much covered for us to go over all the details that you need to know. I'll have that video linked in the description. I highly recommend you check it out if you plan on playing zombies. But before we get into it, a quick word from our sponsor, MessyModdingStore.com. It's a store that can get you the most exclusive operators, help you complete your mastery camo challenges, and much more. And the reason why I promote them is they do everything 100% legit without using mods or unlocked tools. And not to mention they have some of the best reviews, so check them out. The link will be down in the description. Now jumping into the first topic that we have, it looks like Call of Duty has already started the pre-downloads that are now available, and this is a massive update. So 110 gigabytes for those of you guys who are on Battle.net. I believe the file sizes are going to vary, but they are overall going to stay a massive file size because they will decrease the actual size of the game. So PlayStation game size ended up posting this. They said Call of Duty PlayStation 5, the full game size started off at 172 gigabytes, but after the update, it dropped it all the way down to 46.8 gigabytes. So you're going to have to download a big file size, but once you finish the download, it's going to reduce the overall size of that. And that download and preload is actually available right now for Battle.net users. It should be live within the next couple days for PlayStation, and then I believe Xbox and Steam have to wait till the day of the update. One thing I also want to mention is, although this is the Season 5 Reloaded update, the majority of content within it is going to be in regards to the Black Ops 6 beta, because around like a week after this update goes live is when the Black Ops 6 beta is going to start. And if you don't remember from the roadmap video that we talked about, this is the first major update that we have for Call of Duty among the many that they have scheduled. So this is going to be reorganizing the game content. They said the first big update, part of Season 5 Reloaded rollout, new tech, and a reorganization of data to prepare for the Black Ops 6 beta and the official launch. So this is like the tech update that they're doing. And then later on down the line, August 30th, the Black Ops 6 open beta will begin and you'll be able to download that. Then there's going to be a new user interface. Then Black Ops 6 will launch, and then we jump into Season 1 of Black Ops 6. So that's the current roadmap and the schedule that we have for that. Going on to the next topic that we got is, it looks like there are some free rewards that you can get this weekend, and these are some recycled rewards. Bakad Esports tweeted this out, and they said, we don't want you to miss these viewership incentives for the Esports World Cup. All you have to do is tune into this Twitch called EWC_white and watch the stream, and you can get yourself some sort of rewards. They are currently live right now as I'm recording this, so they're probably going to be live all weekend long, but you can earn yourself a 1-hour double weapon XP token, a 1-hour player XP token, a new weapon blueprint, as well as 2 calling cards, and these are past rewards we've seen already. If you've already gotten these viewership rewards in the past, then you don't really have to worry about this, but if you haven't, you can get yourself some free double XP tokens that you could probably use in Season 5 Reloaded or Season 6. Anyways, let's talk about the Black Ops 6 Early Access. Surprisingly, Black Ops 6 is the only Call of Duty title in recent years that has not received an early access announcement. Now, if you usually pre-order a Call of Duty title, we saw this with MW3, MW2, I'm not sure if Vanguard had it, but if you pre-order the game, one of the biggest pre-order rewards or bonuses that you would get would be a 1-week early access period to play the campaign before it officially released. So that way you're caught up on the campaign, you're completed with it, and then when the game officially launches and servers are live, you can jump straight into multiplayer and you won't really be left behind because you wanted to play the campaign first. With those Call of Duty titles, they didn't really have zombies, and Modern Warfare 3 zombies didn't really work in the round-based system, so if they gave you a 1-week early access period, it would sort of put you at too much of an advantage compared to other players. So this year, we waited for some sort of an announcement like that, but they did not make it. They had an entire blog post where they talked about all the different pre-order benefits, and early access was not among them, but in the very last paragraph, they mentioned that there's going to be additional pre-order benefits that will come out as we get closer to the launch of Black Ops 6. Now, one of these pre-order bonuses that was actually announced a couple of weeks ago, and that was the animated Reflect 115 camo. They mentioned if you pre-order the game, you would now unlock that, and that was with the Zombies trailer that they ended up dropping. So whenever they drop brand new content, there's usually some sort of an announcement at the end of it to let you know that there's a new pre-order benefit. Now, one pre-order benefit we're waiting on, and the whole topic of this video, is the Zombies Early Access. At the moment, we did have some evidence, according to Windows Central, which is a very reliable source. They actually posted this article in 2023 during the month of November, and they called out the name of the Call of Duty title before it was even officially revealed. They called it Black Ops 6. They even told us that it would take place during the Gulf War era, and it was going to be focused basically on the CIA, and that's exactly how the campaign is going to play out, where a mission with the CIA goes wrong and Frank Woods and Marshall, the new main character, have to pretty much leave them, and then they get sort of hunted by them and they become enemies of the CIA. So that's basically the whole storyline right there, and they pretty much told us that a whole year before it was announced. So we know this article is credible because all the information has been accurate so far. And then towards the end of it, they said, we've also heard that Activision is discussing a large pre-order early access bonus for Black Ops 6 with several days for the base game, which they're basically talking about the beta here, and then maybe even weeks for access for the other modes. Activision Blizzard has leaned heavily into the pre-order for early access trend recently, and they also said they heard that, and usually they get their information from insiders, so maybe someone at Activision told them that there will be a early pre-order bonus that will give them access. Now, the theory is that it will actually end up being Black Ops 6 Zombies rather than the campaign this time around, mainly because we have waited quite a couple of years for a true round-based zombies experience, and the fact is there's actually two different round-based zombies maps that are going to be available at launch. One of them called Terminus Island, which is going to be the heavy storyline focused one, while the other one is Liberty Falls, and I feel like maybe Liberty Falls is the one that they purposely made for the early access. So by playing that map, you're not necessarily ruining the storyline. You're not, I guess, spoiling anything for anyone. And it's going to be a map that you'll be able to casually play. So more than likely, it is going to be Liberty Falls. That will be the early access map. And if you guys have noticed so far with the marketing, Call of Duty has not talked about Liberty Falls all too much. All the intel drops we have received so far, all the gameplay footage that we've gotten has been Terminus Island. And that's all what the marketing has been focused on. And every single time anyone asks about Liberty Falls or they mention Liberty Falls, they say, okay, you guys will get to see gameplay of that for the first time over during COD Next. And I feel like during COD Next is when they're going to finally announce the early access, because if you think about it, usually all the early access is one of the first things announced for a pre-order benefit, but there's a reason that they're holding out on that, and that is because they can't show and tell you that you're going to have early access to Liberty Falls when we haven't even gotten to see what that is. So it looks like what the plan is they're going to announce it during Call of Duty Next when the creators are playing it. So while they're playing Liberty Falls, one of the commentators will probably say, and you guys will be able to get your hands on this game a week early by pre-ordering Black Ops 6. And it just makes sense because that's when the hype is at the all-time max. Everyone is seeing this gameplay for the first time. Everyone wants to play this game for the first time for themselves. The fairest option would be to allow you to be able to access that at least maybe a week or two early. Now let's talk about the release date, because we actually got a little bit more information, and it looks like PlayStation ended up messing up because they actually gave us a date they weren't supposed to. So it says there might have been some early access offers that are planned for BO6 with pre-orders, because the PlayStation Store currently lists the release date as October 17th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, which is actually 1 week earlier than the official release of the game. And that makes perfect sense because every single early access we've ever had is usually 1 week prior before the official launch. So it looks like here there is going to be an early access period according to PlayStation and the date that they have leaked so far. Now, I don't think they've changed that, so they're keeping it as is. If you have PlayStation, check your dashboard and see, maybe you'll have the same exact date as well. And just a disclaimer, just because PlayStation sort of leaked the dates early doesn't mean this is exclusive only for PlayStation. This will be available for all platforms. There's no longer any sort of exclusivity, so you don't have to worry about PlayStation getting the game early or anything like that. If it does end up releasing on the 17th for early access, then every single platform will get that, and you don't have to worry about that. But one thing I also want to let you know is that at the moment, Call of Duty has not officially confirmed anything, so they have not made their official announcement if we are going to receive early access, if it's actually going to be dedicated for zombies, if they're just going to go the campaign route. They have not mentioned anything as of right now. So what I'm saying is more than likely we'll get the official announcement during Call of Duty Next, which as I'm recording this is around a week and a half away from launch. So that's when you can expect that we're going to get some sort of final announcements in regards to that. There's probably going to be a bunch of other announcements in regards to the game itself, but I feel like this is probably going to be one of the biggest ones. But what are your thoughts and opinions on this? That's basically all that I have for you guys here in today's video. Are you guys excited to play Black Ops 6? And what mode are you planning on playing first? Would you rather play campaign? Would you rather get early access to the zombies? Or would you just rather wait and play multiplayer? But anyways, that's all I got for you guys in this. So thank you guys for tuning in, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys back again. Peace.